What's up, guys? So, round 85 of this kmember not fitting anything. It's an old, like, early 2000s, late 90s BMR kmember out of Fox body. So, yeah, nothing fits it, including these QA1 tubular control arms. So pretty much what I'm just gonna do is cut here, and then we're gonna throw these arms on. I got these off Amazon. I think they were like 60 bucks. So yeah, we're gonna do that instead of, I'll just grab one quick and show you guys what I'm referring to. I'm gonna throw a golf on because that shit is full of ball joint grease. Okay, so one of my concerns also is steering rack not fitting. I haven't made it that far yet. I put a little reference cut in the top of the control arm there, just so I know which side is forward. Because I did cut the sway bar brackets off, and then I smoothed it all out and just threw a coat of quick paint on them. So like for this side, this is the front, this is where the sway bar mount was. And when these go in here, it's not like the UPR where the tab on the UPR is down here, like the tabs are down here. These are like in here. So not only is it too wide, which I tried getting a strap around it and cranking these things in to fit, I still had to like bend that one. You can kind of see where it's bent, which I'm gonna bend it back, but I got it like half-ass in, and then it's kind of hard to see when I'm holding it, but like to get it where it needs to be, like it's literally touching. It's touching the tube, like it's binding in there. Once I put the bolt in, it's like scraping against each other. So I don't know what the kmember type is for sure. I did a bunch of digging and just could not figure it out for the life of me. So yeah, instead of messing around trying to get this in or move those tabs or do this or do that, I just grabbed those heim joints off Amazon. I tried not to get Molly ones. I don't want Molly for the suspension parts. I don't know, I just have a PTSD about cracking them. But I mean, obviously this should be fine, but I don't know. I just rather have mild steel for a heim on something like this. I'm sure a million people run the Molly heims. But yeah, so that is where I'm at. I will get to cutting this and making these work. These are possibly too big. The bushing itself probably is going to be, yeah, so I could almost butt weld it. I'm going to see what it would take to grind it down. Maybe I'll take it off on here. I don't know. We'll see when we get that far. Or I'll just bevel it. I'd rather not put a butt weld on there, but I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to just take it down until it fits in there. These were the only ones I could find that were prime. I really want to get this done like now. I want to be able to drive my car this weekend, and it's pretty much practically Thursday. So yeah, let's hammer this out and see how it turns out. I'll give you guys just a quick little words of advice here. I'm gonna just kind of set this neutral, like give me some in play and some out play. So I'm probably gonna stick like, I don't know, 5 threads out and then tighten the nut there. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna hold this on center, and then I'll make a mark where that beveled edge is. If that makes sense. And then I'll cut it, and then I'll see what I gotta do to try to get this to fit inside the tube. So obviously we're gonna have to butt weld this deal. And then I'm probably just gonna take the grinder and take this lip off so it looks normal. I think what I'm gonna do is run to the store and grab a piece of round stock so we can kind of like half-ass sleeve it, if that makes sense. And then I'm not gonna run it out more than almost what it's at here. I mean, for what it's worth, it's not like I'm probably not even gonna adjust these ever again. Like, they're gonna stay where they're at. So, like, as far as adjustment goes, or putting a piece of round stock in there, I could literally care less. I just don't want it to break off. And granted, if both of them are beveled correctly and there is a gap and I can put a decent root in there, it'd probably never break. But it's a suspension part. If I would hit the wall or something like that, going 140, and one of them does break, then you got big issues. So I'm just trying to prepare for a worst case scenario. So yeah, I'll run and grab some round stock that'll fit in there. Alright, this is what I come up with here, 5/8 round stock. These are molly ends, so just have to be careful fucking torching them. You just have to be careful on your heat and make sure you're not smoking them too bad. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to slide it in there, 1/4 inch. And we're going to throw the other end in this tube here. And I also blew it on the introduction there. These are QA1 control arms. So we'll see how it turns out. This is kind of what I got going on here. The little lug that's in there. Burn a root in on it. It's all nice and beveled. Put a nice root in. Oh my fucking Christ, dude, that's hot. Okay, so yeah, these guys are gonna go in like this. Actually, I think this is the passenger side. I'll be able to check. Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna throw a bolt in this and make sure it's good to go, and then they'll get burned out. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and fit these again. I was able to local source some 1¼ inch tube. So those are gonna be your little sleeves that are gonna slide over the weld when I'm done. So yeah, let's get to welding. Those cool down for a minute, just because, like I said, they're molly. I don't want them cracking. I did the first pass with 16th, flat-footed, like 110 probably. Let them cool off, and then I'll get back to it. I welded them flush and then just took a little bit off just to get these to slide up all the way. Yeah, so they'll get sleeved, they'll get painted. You probably won't even really notice they're sleeved. And yeah, I've let that one cool down, so now I'm going to switch back to that one before I weld these sleeves on this one. Just kind of alternating, trying to give them as much as I can to cool off. Not too worried about the moly, this shit's pretty thick, so yeah, let's get to it. Alright, y'all, that about wraps it up for this nonsense. Way too much fucking work for something like this. It's actually fucking such a waste of time, but I just want it done by like tomorrow. So yeah, those are them sleeved up and on. Alright, like, subscribe, y'all.